I better be careful what I say to her.
Try not to be too hard on her, Phoenix.
I'm kind of on a handicap here, not being able to squeeze information as I normally would
Se
from
mikä
any other
lastenhoitajalais on
witness.
todistaa,
But
se
I've
saa
dealt
sanoa
with
mitä
children in the
haluaa.
past, and I can do it again.
So you have
Oi
children?
vitsi.
You don't really look like a father type.
No, I don't have kids. I meant I've dealt with children testifying. Me with children. That'll be the day.
Näkisinpä sen päivän. Jep. No onhan sulla se saakeli meiju vai mikä se on? Eikö se oo lapsi vielä?
Mr. Wright, or else you'll be hearing my gabble banging an unfortunate fate for you.
Yes, sir. The judge is staring at me like he has the intent to kill. Okay, Apple Bloom. Please continue.
Jatka.
Just then, I heard a lightning bolt. It was 8:40. But it didn't scare me.
How did you know the time?
Zagor's clock said 8:35 when I left, and I had been walking for about 5 minutes.
That lines up exactly with the time of
Ahaa,
that.
et niillä on kellot
Why do you
kiiltunut
say it
nykyään.
didn't scare you? No one asked you if it did.
Okay, maybe it scared me a little.
A little?
Yeah, just a little. No big deal.
I don't think you're being honest with me, Apple Bloom.
Objection! Mr. Wrong is badgering the witness. Who cares if the lightning scared her? Penalize him!
Objection! She isn't giving us all the details as to what she saw.
I'll allow the defense to pursue this matter, but I'm warning you, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. I understand.
Pienikin vähän pulassa.
You need to tell the truth. Even if it may not seem like it, this is really important. Someone's life depends on you telling the truth.
Someone's life?
Yes. If you don't tell the truth, you may be ruining an innocent pony's life.
Sano, että tuolla oikeussalissa on toi Rainbow'n kanssa syytetty, niin ehkä sitä alkaa kertoa.
Fine. The Latin
Jos se olisi kuudelluun, niin mä voin sanoa, että se olisi kyllä enemmänkin triksi ja meni sakka triksi.
And I ran off the path deeper into the forest.
You ran off the path?
Yeah, I kinda got lost in the forest. I was really scared.
The witness will amend this to her testimony.
Okay.
Niin ja
After the lightning scared me, I ran off the path and got a little lost.
How long were you lost?
I was in there for a really long time.
How long exactly?
A really long time.
Okay, let's look at this a different way. What time was it when you got out?
Well, my house is 10 minutes away from the Everfree Forest. So I guess I got out of the forest at exactly 9 o'clock.
Her family can confirm she
niin
got
kun se
home
pääsi
at
kotiin, niin se oli
9:10.
10 minuuttia yli 9.
So you were lost for 20 minutes. That's quite a long time.
It
40
was really
minuuttia.
dark in there. I couldn't see
40
anything.
minuuttia, voin sanoa, että...
I remember it
Vai
being
oliko se 20?
dark in
Oliko se
there as well.
20?
I could
Eikö se
find my way out of
20?
the forest while on the pathway because I
Vittu
could
vaan
feel
oot
the
tyhmä.
dirt road on my hooves. But once I was on the grass, I couldn't tell left from right.
So you just wandered around blindly for 20 minutes?
Yeah, I thought I'd be lost in there forever.
Do not fear, little one. I'll defend you from all those horrible monsters in that dreadful forest with my gavel of truth.
The judge versus the Evergreen Forest. Sounds like
Ei
the title
juman
of a
kautta
pay-per-view
nyt
event.
heitä. Jätkä
I
on
was
oikeasti
especially
ihan
scared when I bumped
ton
into
pienen
that thing.
palloissa.
What?
You bumped into something?
Objection! Witness, this is the first time I'm hearing about this. Why did you not say anything to me regarding this earlier?
Because I don't like you.
Ah!
Looks like
Niinpä,
Trixie's
kuka
getting
nyt
a dose
susta
of her
yritti?
own medicine.
Did Trixie just...
What? What about her?
She just... Never mind, it's nothing important.
If you say so, Twilight. I'd like to know more about this thing she bumped into.
As do I. Would you mind adding this to your testimony, dear?
Not a problem.
Se varmaan loukkaa,
All
kun
of
se
a
triksi
sudden I
tältä.
bumped into something.
You bumped into something? What was it?
I don't have a
Törmäs
clue.
johonkin.
It was really dark. I couldn't see anything.
You have to know more about this.
But I really don't know what it was, Mr. Lawyer. Honest.
Objection! Leave her alone, you jerk. She doesn't know what it was.
This is important information. Just moments ago you said she never told you about this.
I'm curious to know what she bumped into as well. Objection overruled!
If you enjoy
Vaskalaisen
hearing
hylätty.
pointless information, be my guest. It was probably just a tree or a rock. I think the defense is just hopelessly grasping at straws.
Why does Twilight keep randomly looking over at Trixie like that? I should ask her later. For now, I have to focus on the matters at hand. Okay, Apple Bloom. Just like how I asked you to think a different way about how long you were lost, let's think about this a different way.
What do you mean?
What did it feel like? What did the thing you bumped into feel like?
Tässä menee kuule pitkään.
What is it, Witness?
It felt alive. It wasn't
En
a
tule
rock or
päästä
a tree.
suihkuun ollenkaan, mutta en mä aamullakaan viitti käydä, kun mä en muutenkaan tuu heräämään aiemmin, niin aina sitten kerkäsin suihkussa käymään.
Please explain how you were able to deduce this.
I definitely felt fur when I bumped into
Sormiin
it, and
sattuu,
I could
niskaan
hear it
sattuu,
breathing
jalkoihin
heavy,
sattuu, joka
like
ikiseen
it
paikkaan
was really
sattuu.
tired.
Sieluun
It was
sattuu.
breathing? Could it have been a
Sattuu
wild
sieluun.
animal?
I'm
Sattuu
not too
huolelta.
sure. I know I heard it
Mä oon
breathing
varmaan jonkun
heavily,
flunssan
though.
tai taudin
How
tässä
did it
saanut, ei voi
react
muuta
when you bumped into
sanoa.
it?
When I bumped into it, it jumped a bit.
I would probably jump too if something bumped me in the dark.
As would I.
Trixie wouldn't. Trixie is brave and courageous.
Voi nyt
Oh,
vittu.
shut up!
Älä
Almost
shut
right
the
after, there was
fuck.
another bolt of lightning.
Älä muuta sano.
That must have been the second one.
But the thing is, it didn't scare me. Really, honest this time.
Why didn't it scare you this time?
I know this will sound strange. After it flashed, my eyes kind of hurt for a bit.
That's not strange. Anyone's eyes would hurt if there was a sudden burst of light in pitch black darkness.
No, not that part, Mr. Lawyer. After that, I stumbled around for about a minute or two because I couldn't open my eyes. The flash of the lightning made my eyes sting, but when the hurting of my eyes went away, I was outside the forest, just like that.
What? But how?
There is only one way in and
Tähän on
out of
erittäin
that forest,
yksinkertainen
and that is
selitys,
the
mutta mä en
entrance on
sano
the
sitä,
pathway.
koska
The trees
tää on
surrounding
aika
the forest outer
mielenkiintoista, että
perimeter
se
act as a barricade.
ei
You
itse
can only
mennyt
leave
ulos
or
saa.
enter the everfree forest from the entrance. Unless, of course, you're a Pegasus,
Tai
then you
jonkin
can
valo
fly
tai
out.
joku tommonen heti sen
That
ulos.
is
Mikä se valo muuten on?
strange.
Ihan hito
How could
helppo
you go
vastaus
from
tähän.
being lost to outside just like that, Apple Bloom?
I know it sounds weird, but it's true. I was outside the dark forest after the lightning hit. I went straight home afterwards, and I got home at 9:10 like I said before.
Wait a minute. What did you just say?
I went straight home after I was outside the forest because I was, scared.
Objection! The prosecution has some explaining to do.
What are you babbling about?
Apple Bloom claims she got out of the forest at exactly 9 o'clock, when she saw the second bolt of lightning.
Yes. So what?
I see you caught on. According to these cloud
Niin,
ballistics,
toinen.
you said the second lightning bolt struck at 10 to 9. So why did Apple Bloom see a lightning bolt 10 minutes after that?
Maybe...
Niin sitä toista lightning bolttia ei
It
ollutkaan.
couldn't have been the third one since that one struck down after 11.
Miss Trixie, this is a big oversight. Why is there a 10-minute gap as to when the child saw the lightning bolt?
I'm thinking, be quiet!
Oh, okay.
Alright, the great and powerful Trixie is done thinking.
And?
Trixie wants the defense to explain what this means.
Hey, you're just saying that because you don't know.
You're the one that brought up the inconsistency, therefore you should be the one to explain it.
Very well. There are two possibilities to this. Either what Apple Bloom saw wasn't lightning, or she's mistaken on the time. That is, if your cloud ballistics are accurate.
They are accurate, to the second. And this Philly's family can confirm she arrived at home at 9:10. So the prosecution is under the impression what little Apple Bloom saw was not lightning. That is Trixie's great and powerful theory.
What?
I can't
real.
believe you just fell for that.
But
älä
she
muuta sano.
stole...
It could have been a giant
varastit.
Luma bear the child bumped into, or something of that nature. Many animals in the Everfree Forest have strange characteristics, including built-in lights. She probably just bumped into it and just happened to be near the exit of the forest and stumbled out in her daze. The great and powerful Trixie has explained this inconsistency in the witness's testimony.
You sure are very bright deducing something like that, Miss Trixie.
Naturally.
That was my deduction. There's still a problem, Your Honor.
What does that, Mr. Wright? Miss Trixie seems to have solved the mystery of the time inconsistency.
But another mystery comes from that.
Do tell, Mr. Wright.
The real second bolt of lightning. Why didn't Apple Bloom mention seeing or hearing that?
Ah, you bring a valid point, Mr. Wright. Witness?
Yes?
Did you not see any lightning other than the one at 8:40 that night?
I only saw that one at 8:40 and that one after I bumped into that thing.
This is most peculiar. Trixie, do you have an explanation for this?
Well, the defense will...
Objection! Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. I'm not gonna fall for that again. Besides, remember, it's your great and powerful theory after all.
What do you take me for, a fool?
Why, in fact, I do.
Low blow, Phoenix.
How dare you!
Mr. Wright, that was uncalled for.
Hey, she's been putting me down all day long.
Trixie will show you, you spiky-headed ingrate. Do you remember why this witness is testifying?
Yes, to confirm the time of the lightning bolt striking.
Exactly, which she did. Anything beyond that is trivial.
Though it is suspicious why this witness didn't testify to hearing or seeing the second lightning bolt, the fact still stands. The initial bolt was set off at 8:40.
Objection! But the second bolt...
Objection! You seem obsessed with that. Perhaps the reason the witness didn't hear it is that she was too far away. The clearing is 15 minutes away from the entrance. Maybe the sound didn't have enough volume to reach that far.
I agree with the prosecution. The witness did what she came here to do. Objection overruled!
No!
All right, this witness is free to go.
Objection!
Aw, nothing.
Totta vitussa, se päätti.
The witness brought up some interesting information, but does the prosecution have anything more regarding the defendant?
Trixie has this weather schedule.
Weather schedule? Like the forecast for each day? How is that evidence?
It's what the weathermare is given to know what weather to make in which areas of Ponyville.
I forgot about that. I still can't
Niin.
believe ponies control
Se
the
sulka,
weather.
mikä ne löysi
Sounds like some
mettästä.
sort of twist at the end of a Twilight Zone episode.
Lo and behold, Rainbow Trash was scheduled to make several lightning storms at the eastern end of Ponyville. This is where she got the cloud from.
The court accepts this as evidence.
It's really starting to look like Rainbow Dash did it. But I can't give up. What about motive? I was told murder almost never occurs in Equestria. What could drive my client to kill another?
Oh, that one is easy.
Please explain, Miss Trixie.
Both the victim and defendant were to participate in a monumental race called the Equestrian 500.
Damn it, she knows!
Phoenix, language.
Oh, sorry.
The victim, Mr. Ace Swift, has quite the record, completely undefeated in every athletic event he has ever competed in.
That is impressive.
Indeed. Now, Rainbow Trash was probably intimidated by this, and decided to get rid of him like a coward, making it easier to win. She is the top Pegasus athlete in Ponyville, after all. She has a reputation to uphold. She could then reap the spoils of the grand prize, flight lessons from her idols, the Wonderbolts.
You have no proof that's what she was thinking.
So, you have no proof that wasn't what she was thinking. Trixie doesn't need to establish a motive. How should Trixie know why she killed him? The point is, Rainbow Trash did it.
Let's hear your explanation on how the murder went down then.
Very well. Rainbow Dash went to the Everfree Forest.
Hold it!